almost. So this is one on April 20th, 2011. I filmed in Vegas at a sex museum, like a legit, for real sex museum. It's called Hot Porn Star Fucks at a Sex Shop. And it's with Johnny Sins. And they have a mannequin even that looks very similar to me, with brunette hair and similar boob size and all of that. It's a very fun play on things there. So I would check that one out. And of course it's with Johnny Sins, so you know it's going to be good. Oh my God, I still get people that talk about this scene all the time. So this was also filmed in 2011. It's called The Rachell Remote. It was filmed with Mr. Pete, and Brazzers had randomly, oh my God, I don't know how they come up with this stuff sometimes, but they had filmed I guess it was like a phone sex line that you could like call, which was obviously fake. It's just part of the storyline, but it's like a phone sex line. Basically you call 1-555 fuck off, and you could, have a fantasy and talk to a girl. And it has me in like a cop outfit and a maid outfit. But the final one is this costume where I'm a remote, like literally a remote that you would like use to change channel on your TV. And so Mr. Pete is on the couch and he's like using this remote, and basically whatever he's pressing, I do. So imagine having a Rachell remote where you can replay, you can fast forward, you can pause, you can skip, you can stop, you can play, you can do whatever you want. And so you have full control. So that was definitely a cult fave. Let's see. Let me skip through here. That's another one with Rachel Rocks. Me and Phoenix Marie with Voodoo. Oh my God. Lord. Okay, so there's a scene that was released October 10th, 2012, and it was filmed with Johnny Sins. What makes this scene special is it was filmed in the desert in this random bar, and I'm dressed in like this military outfits with like high heel boots and like dog tags, and I think he was like supposed to be like the city sheriff. And I don't quite remember so much of the storyline, but we're in like this old bar, super vintage. And there's like black and white pictures on the wall of like, think the Wild Wild West kind of. And something's going on. I don't know if I was helping him or if I was a spy or if I don't know what I was doing, but naturally it turns into him and I having sex. That's a really, really good one. And I'm super flexible in this particular scene. So if y'all are into watching very flexible positions, I definitely nail it in that one. So let's see, where else? So here's some more. Karen Lee. I've got a lot with Karen Lee and Johnny. Yeah, I would say, so there's Rachel Starr's Workout, Stranger Danger, both with Karen, one after another. One's an oiled up scene. I definitely would check it out. Very much worth it. It was released on December 28th, 2012. But then we go to, guess again, another Johnny Sins. This was released June 27th, 2013. I would definitely say this is probably one of my most popular scenes ever filmed with Brazzers. This was 100% filmed in a desert, like absolute desert flat, nothing around, no convenience stores, no nothing. And it's called Cum Shot at the End of a Tunnel. And the way I remember it is Johnny's in a coma and I'm his nurse, and he's fantasizing about me being this hot nurse that's taking care of him. And he goes into this dream-like state. And where, you know how dreams are weird and you're just like in the middle of the desert and we're fucking on a gurney. What's cool about this is my makeup and hair is very pin-up-y. But the backdrop of the desert and how blue the sky is and just being in all natural lighting, of course, with the chemistry between me and Johnny Sins, makes for a super epic scene. So that was super cool. You should definitely check that out. That was released June 27th, 2013. And then I think this particular scene is the top rated scene, or at least in the top 3 I have on Brazzers. This one was with Kristen Price, Madison Ivy. Who else was that? I can't see who else was on there. Monique Alexander, that's who it is. And we're shooting with Kieran, and it's a car wash, like bubble butt, sudsy sluts kind of thing. And we're in between 2 Lamborghinis and doing this super erotic car wash in these thong bikinis and washing these cars. And basically Kieran comes out there and we completely take advantage of him. So it was 4-on-1. We definitely won, by the way, spoiler alert. And then let's see, what's another one? Let's skip up here to, yes, there's this one with Kiss of Sins. So on August 14th, 2015, we filmed Sexual Paradise, Rachel and the Sins. So it was Kiss of Sins and Johnny Sins. And this was the very first scene I was able to film with Kissa. And I think the last time we filmed too. You talk about a super spunky girl that really just has like one of the greatest personalities ever and such a team player. She really knows how to turn it up, and I totally vibed off of her energy. She vibed off of mine. We're both known for our butts, and so it gets oiled up. It takes place at a pool. So there's lots of really cool shots in this. I think we were on like a trampoline or something at one point. Yeah, it was like a trampoline. She's like walking me like on a collar and leash. Like it was really, really cool. So I would definitely check that one out. What else? Let's see. Let's scroll up here. Oh, this is another good one. So this one's really, really well known too, and definitely a cult classic. So this released October 6, 2015. It's called Rachel Lets Her Hair Down. And it is filmed in the setting of a hair salon. I worked with Preston Parker, which if you know Preston Parker and you're a follower of his, you know he got his big name start at Bang Bros. He was the main guy on Bang Bus and picking up girls and various things like that. So I used to be an exclusive contract star for Bang Bros. And so I got to work with him a lot, and I saw him every day in the office and things like that. So him and I also have really, really great chemistry. And this one was set in a hair salon, and I'm being super naughty. He has like a girlfriend, and I'm supposed to be a cosmetologist, like the one doing the haircuts. And anyways, while this girl is getting her hair done, I steal her boyfriend, from the waiting area and take him in this back room and like have sex with him without his girlfriend having any idea. Lots of naughtiness going on in that one. Yes. And then we have November 19th, 2015. I worked with Ramon. I think this was actually the second time I worked with Ramon though. I think the first time I worked with him was for Vivid. But yes, so this was a really cool scene. It's definitely another oil scene. If y'all know me super well, I genuinely have a fetish of, doing oil scenes. I love it. The way the skin shines, how smooth and slick everything is. So anytime I get a chance to do a baby oil scene, I definitely do it. And I nailed it on this one. This was awesome. The outfit is amazing. It's really, really good. Oh yes, of course, this one. So I wouldn't say that this ended up being a crazy popular one, but I personally loved it a lot. So it was released December 23rd, 2015, and it was called Rachel Blows Off Some Steam. I shot it with Sean Lawless in Miami, and basically we're undercover cops, and we are breaking up a massage parlor that was really more like a brothel. And in this process of us being cops and like going in on a sting operation to like, you know, take everybody to jail, we end up doing, I think we took everybody to jail, and then somehow I end up getting like hot and bothered with Sean, even though he's my partner. And we end up having sex on one of the massage tables on set. And the lighting is perfect. He is so hilarious. FYI, if you don't know who Sean Lawless is, please look him up. He's an amazing performer. He is tall, handsome, has great stamina. He also has his own podcast. I forget the name of it, but this guy like should be a stand-up comedian. He is absolutely hilarious. Let's see. Let's go to the next page. We'll go to my latest scenes that I've done. Kind of skip through on here. Let's see. Ooh, this was a good one. Okay, so on February 26, 2016, I'm going to have to take a drink of water. I'm doing a lot of talking. I've been on here for a while. February 26, 2016 was the release date. It was called A Horny Devil. This was filmed with Johnny Sins, and this was super, super cool. Like, Brazzers created a set by hand that had this massive chair, and it's basically like, I'm basically the devil in hell. And, you know, Johnny Sins is in hell, and I'm basically making him fuck me as the devil, and he has to do what I say. Really, really good. My makeup in this is absolutely amazing. The outfit is super sexy, very kind of like BDSM kink type outfit. And we brought it, both of us, like big time. And I have these luscious red lips and these eyes to kill. So definitely check that one out. Let's see, this one. Oh, yeah. So this was big for me. So on March 15th, 2016, there is a scene on Brazzers called The Last Dick on Earth. And this was really cool because it was four of us, four girls working with Johnny Sins, but all four of these girls, it was my very first time working with every single one of them. Even though I knew who all of them were, it was my first time getting to work with them. And we all got along. We all had amazing chemistry. It was really amazing. So those girls were Nicole Aniston, Rami Rain, and oh my God. Damn it, I'm doing it again. I want to say Abella, and it's not Abella. Oh my God, she would kill me right now. How am I going blank? I don't get how I'm going blank right now. Fuck. Seriously, I've done like webcam shows with her and everything. I cannot believe that my brain is going. Annabelle Peaks. That's what it is. Annabelle Peaks. That's why I wanted to say Annabelle. Annabelle Peaks. Or no, I wanted to say Abella. It was close. Anyways, geez, how did I get that messed up? Anyways, Annabelle Peaks. And we're all doctors and, of course, taking care of our patient, Johnny Sins. And apparently he's the very last dick on earth, the only guy left. And so we're all trying to have our way with him. Really, really good scene. Then we have on April 22nd, this is my very first boy, girl that I filmed for Brazzers. It was with Charles Dara and Karen Lee, and it was called Fucking the Feds. This was super awesome. One, Charles Dara is also hilarious. I have super awesome chemistry with him. Karen and I have known each other forever. He can put me in practically any position he wants me in. This scene was completely epic and awesome. And there's also an inside joke with Kieran and I on this one. and Charles Dara. I won't mention what it is. I wish I could. I'll leave that to Kieran and Charles if y'all ever want to ask them what super funny thing blooper wise happened during that scene with me, and then I'll let them tell that story, but definitely some funny memories with that. Let's see. I got to work with Dylan Harper on The Submissive Stripper. That was released March 7th. Lesbian scene, which I don't have a lot of on Brazzers. I think I have 3 or 4. But this was actually great. That was my first time meeting Dylan. Super sweet girl, rockin' body. And our chemistry was really, really good on this. She's pretty quiet off camera, but boy, when that camera comes on, I mean, she lights up. So that was really, really good. Let's see. This was a good one. Okay, so, there I got to work with Rami Rain again and Karen Lee, Alex D. Let's see. Oh, this was the first time I got to work with Jesse Jones. Okay, so December 31st, 2017, there is a scene released on Brazzers called I Spy. And that was my first time working with Jesse Jones. And I really didn't know what to think of him. I never work with new talent, male talent anyways. And not to say that he's new, but he was new to me because I 1000% had never worked with him, didn't know a lot about him. And I was kind of nervous about that. But we rocked it. It was so good. It was so fun. And it's a fantastic storyline. I got to be super, super naughty on that too. And he really has a way of just like letting me take control, but then also like me telling him like, no, like giving him the look like, no, it's your time to take control right now. So that's pretty cool. And then, I did the XXX parody. So League of Porn Stars was released March 30th of 2018. That was with Luke Hardy, my first time ever working with him. I believe he is a UK performer, if I'm not mistaken. That was awesome. So that was the first time that I ever did an entire scene completely in front of a green screen. Which was super cool. I learned a lot from that. And they, of course, have me all dressed up in a super awesome outfit as well. And then J-Mac. Of course, I've worked with J-Mac many, many times with Bang Bros. But this was my first time working with him for Brazzers. And this was released June 9th. It was called Domestic Disruption. And I was basically a neighbor. And I think he was coming over to like tell me that my music was too loud. And so I end up like, he's married and somehow I end up talking him into rubbing baby oil on me naturally. And then of course we end up having sex. So that's a pretty awesome one that was filmed in Miami. So it was really, really good. Let's see, let's skip through here on some. Oh yeah, here's one with Marcus Dupree. That was really good. That was my first time working with Marcus Dupree. So on October 18th, 2018, I think this was released that month for the like Halloween kind of marketing deal for Brazzers. And it's called Ghost Hunting. I'm in this insanely badass outfit and my makeup is done very dark and I almost look kind of gothic. And I was a little bit nervous how my fans would take seeing me like that, but holy hell, like it went off. Like apparently I need to do more scenes like that because everybody loved my outfit, my makeup, everything. They raved about it. It was really, really cool. And so basically I'm this ghost and I'm like haunting people in the house. And they put a lot of really cool effects on this video as well. But it was my first time working with Marcus Dupree. I will say the scene went okay. He is definitely a dominant performer. I'm a dominant performer. For sure. Like, I really like to take control of the scene. So at first that scene was a little shoddy with him and mine chemistry. But finally, I think once we got like 10 minutes into it, we found our mojo. And then that scene really came together with some super high energy and ended up being like top notch. So that was really cool. And that's the one and only time I've ever worked with Marcus Dupree. Let's see, another one with J-Mac, him giving me a surprise oil massage. Let's see. Okay, so this one was released June 27th last year, 2019. It was called Total Domination. It was the first time I ever worked with Small Hands. So Small Hands is also an exclusive contract star with Brazzers, and the setting is they're at a strip club, and I think it's his bachelor party or something like that. And I am definitely like a dominatrix style stripper, and I start to do this show, and I come over and, you know, ask them if they want some company afterwards, and I make them give me all their money, and then I fuck Small Hands in front of all of his friends right there in the club. So that was a really good one. Also shot really cool, amazing lighting. Really, really good. And I fully take control in that scene. So Small Hands was definitely submissive in that scene, which I don't think is a typical part that he would play, but I think we nailed it, and it was awesome, and I can't wait to work with him again. That was really good. Let's see here. Another one with J-Mac. Let's see. Karen Lee. I think that's it. Okay, let's see. The last one I filmed, and I can't remember her name, Desiree Dulce. That's what it is. So this was released August 16th, 2019, and it's called Getting Ahead. This was Karen Lee and Desiree Dulce. This was, if I remember correctly, I think this was her very first scene ever. I'm 99.9% sure on that. She was really, really awesome. I definitely, pulled her aside, gave her some pointers, talked to her, but really she was already pretty open, and she, just kind of went right along with it. I know Karen and I definitely, did some things to kind of finagle her body. So she was like opening up for the camera, and there were certain things that she didn't know to do as far as positions and stuff like that. But she was really good about letting us guide her. And you could tell that it was really important for her to look her absolute best. And I think that she's going to be a really big star, and she's just sweet as Southern pie. So that was, yes, working with Desiree Dulce and Karen Lee. So that brings us to some of my favorite and most memorable scenes on Brazzers. Thank you for watching, and thank you for, just being part of this journey. To be filmed by Brazzers for 13 years and so many memorable moments, and I've learned so much from their crew. To now be an exclusive contract star is really surreal. It's humbling. I'm very grateful. I'm so excited to be a part of the team. I can't wait until we get back to being able to film and just make a lot of magic happen for all of you. I know y'all have been waiting for a really long time. We are so ready for some exciting new releases. And trust me, I want it just as bad as y'all do. And I really look forward to getting y'all's feedback as well. And I also want you to check out, Brazzers released a ZZ Plus app. You can find that in my bio. And if you click in my bio, go to that link that I have for my page, sign up, and they're really doing some really amazing special things. And that's one of the reasons I'm so excited to be part of Brazzers, is they're very innovative. They really want to give back to the fans. They really make it a wonderful place and environment to work with their performers. They're always trying to level up and constantly making things better than they were before. And I really appreciate that about a company from a model standpoint and a business standpoint. So check out Brazzers Plus app, as well as, checking out my scenes on Brazzers as well. Keep an eye out for new releases. I'll definitely be giving y'all spoiler alerts every chance I get. And I will see all of you very, very soon. So thank you for joining me on this live and letting me guide you through all of my scenes on Brazzers. Mwah. Bye.